Hey guys, DPG here, David Patrick Green, and today I am going to share with you my guaranteed process for becoming a professional actor. It's a 5-step process that I have been teaching and using myself for over 15 years, and the results have simply been spectacular because there are no holes in this process. It covers everything that you need to move forward to any level you want to in the entertainment industry, and frankly, in life in general. But before I get to that, if you want to learn this process in more detail, if you'd like to work with me either as a private client or as a group coaching program type of format, then send me an email to david@hackhollywood.com or dpg@davidpatrickgreen.com. Okay, so let's get to the video. What are the 5 steps that you need to go through to go from complete newbie or frustrated actor who's not getting the kind of results they want to a thriving professional who is known by people at the highest levels of the business? Okay, here it is. Step 1, know yourself. Step 2, know the craft. Step 3, know the business. Step 4, know the people. Step 5, become known. All right, so let's talk about step 1. Know yourself. What does that mean? It means what possible value and use do you have to the business that you want to be a part of? And even better, specifically, what kind of things do you want to do in the business, and how does what you have to offer benefit the people who make those types of entertainment? So if you want to be in TV dramas, then understand what it is about you that makes you suited to that kind of thing, so you can communicate with the people eventually and tell them, hey, this is what I bring to the table. We should meet, we should talk. I'm going to help you out a lot. Okay, so how do you get to know yourself? There's a lot of different ways. The best thing is to just ask yourself, what are all the different things that I've done? What are the things that I've studied? And by done, I mean, like, have you traveled? Do you know how to drive? What are all your skills, expertise? What is your personality like? If I asked your best friend, if I asked your family members, if I asked your acquaintances, people you have worked with, people you have traveled with, what would they say about you? What is the value you bring? Why do they love you? Are you married? Do you have a girlfriend, a boyfriend, or a whatever friend? Why are they with you? What would they say? And if you don't know what they would say, ask them. Okay, so interviewing people is one of the easiest ways to figure out what your strengths are, at least as far as others see you. There's also testing you can do, Myers-Briggs testing. There's a lot of testing out there. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the testing thing because you can pretty much jimmy it to turn yourself into whatever you want, because you can start to tell that the answers are skewed in one way or the other. So if it says, would you go to a party if invited, strongly agree, strongly disagree. I mean, you obviously know if you say no, then you're probably going towards being introverted. And if you say love parties, then you're extroverted. So, so you can jimmy those answers. So ask people and look deep within yourself, not in an insecure way, but just go, yeah, what are my strengths? Like, why do people want to hang out with me? And why should they want to hang out with me? What don't they know about me that they should know? Okay? So that pretty much covers step 1. Step 2 is knowing the craft. So you want to be an actor. Well, can you act? Do you even know what it means to act? Do you know the format you would like to act in? Because stage acting and TV acting and movie acting all have their differences. They're all very similar, but they also have a lot of differences. And of course, there's drama, and there's comedy, and there's irony, and there's a lot of different formats and techniques. There's 3-camera sitcoms, there's single camera comedies, there are dramas, there's hybrid reality shows, there are reenactment shows. Try to get a feel for what you would like to work in, at least in the beginning, and acquire the skills that will allow you to do that. There's no point in learning Shakespeare if you don't ever plan on using it, right? Yeah, it probably helps that you can remember copious quantities of Elizabethan dialogue, but maybe you should learn how the camera works, right? And get in front of a camera, see what you look like on camera. Do you have a lot of, tics and habits that maybe might interfere with somebody wanting to hire you? That's what I'm talking about. So acquire the skills. And here's the thing nobody's ever going to tell you. You got to practice those skills night and day, like you're an Olympic athlete, because you basically want to be an Olympic athlete. You want to get to the top of the business, which is TV and film, and that's where all the top directors and producers and casting directors and agents work. Well, do they want to work with an amateur, or do they want to work with a fellow Olympian? Okay? So it takes commitment. But if you study hard, going to class, yes, go to class, but then you've got to practice so that when you finally get auditions, you're just like, this is a walk in the park. Practice is hard, so the game is easy. All right, step 3, knowing the business. Most actors stay completely outside of the business. They're out here. Hi, I'd like you to consider me for an acting role. And people are like, sorry, who are you? Never heard of you. And you think the business is all about auditions and headshots and demo reels and actor websites and social media and popularity contests and all that. So that's what you think the entertainment business is, because you have stayed away from the entertainment business and you've sort of hung out with other actors, and you go to casting director workshops and you go to agent workshops or showcases, and these people talk to you, but you don't understand they're speaking from their own perspective. What they will tell you is designed to benefit them, not to benefit you. Okay, so remember that. Whoever you ask for their opinion, unless they are successful in what you want to do, they won't really have any idea how to do it because they haven't done it. So don't take their word for it. And even the people that have done it, you can't really follow their path because everything is all about timing and circumstances and who they are specifically. But there are some general principles, and that's what I'm giving you right now. And so one of the things you should do is get involved, work in the entertainment business if you can. So many of my clients that have gone on to work in TV and in film are so good at, they either get jobs, go get a job as a PA, working in TV, working in movies, or if you want to work in the theater, go work at a theater, learn how to run the lights, learn how to run the sound, take tickets, all of that kind of stuff. Learn the business, because you're going to meet tons of people in the entertainment business, and every single one of those people, when they find out you're an actor, will want to help you get acting jobs, and they will have the power to do that because they will introduce you to producers and directors and all those other people. And once you know producers and directors, getting an agent is a snap. Getting in front of casting directors, getting auditions is a snap, because all of a sudden you are the boss of those people. Like, you're the boss of casting when you work for production. You can call a casting director and go, hey, this is production. I just wanted to send an actor your way, okay? Oh, sure, yeah, what's their name? David Patrick Green. Yeah, sure, when do they want to come in? How about tomorrow at 11? Yeah, that's great. What part do they want to read for? Tony the pimp. Yeah, okay, no problem. We'll see him at 11 tomorrow. Bye. That's how casting talks to production. I don't care who you are in production, you're still their boss, because if they say anything untowards or mean or rude or anything to you, you might tell the people that signed their checks, okay? They will treat you like gold. In fact, they will treat most people like gold if they act like they are gold. But if you're working in production, it's just that much easier, okay? So you'll learn the ropes, you'll meet tons of people, and then you'll be able to talk to casting and agents like, hey, I work at Disney, I work at HBO, I work for Netflix. You can talk to anybody. Who's not going to take your call? Okay, does that make sense? You will also see exactly how the business works, and you will also see how actors fit into it, and it'll take the level of stress down to a 0. And you'll be like, oh my gosh, I totally get it now. Okay, so that's step 3, know the business. Step 4 is going to happen as a result of learning step 3 if you do it the right way, and that's working in the business. You will get to know tons of people, okay? And you want to become friends with them. You want to offer them as much value as possible. Always be looking to help, and try to get personal with them. Find out about them, do research on them, and then tell them about yourself and why you might be interested, why they might be interested in you. Works like a charm every time, and people want to get to know you, and when they get to know you, then they want to help you, because people want to help their friends, okay? And step 5 is becoming known, and just as step 4 is kind of a result from step 3, knowing the business, step 5, becoming known, is going to come as a result of knowing the people. Because guess what happens? When you have proven your value to people and you tell them you want to do whatever, they will tell their friends. They will be talking to their friends, and their friends will say, you know, I need an actor. He needs to be a red-haired guy, you know, maybe a little peach fuzz on his face, loves Ray-Bans. I need a guy like that. You know anyone? Oh, I've totally got your guy, David Patrick Green. Oh, great. Well, have him give me a call. Have him give me a call. It's that simple. If they know you already, they will call you directly. They'll go, who could do this? I need a guy with a little peach fuzz, red hair, pale skin. Who do I know? Ron Howard. Oh, but he's a director now and he has no hair. David Patrick Green. David Patrick Green. I gotta call that guy. David, how's it going? What are you up to? You still acting? Absolutely. Hey, I got this part. I think you'd be right for it. You want to do it? Sure, I'd love to talk. Why don't I just come into your office and we'll talk it over? Or why don't you send me the script? I'll take a look. Sounds great. Awesome. You would not believe how many parts I've gotten that way. From every level, to small, you know, $500,000 budget indies, all the way up to X-Men movies. Direct call from somebody who I didn't even know necessarily, but they remembered me from seeing me and then said, I think he'd be right for that. That's where you literally become famous to a few people that are in the business, and it just spreads like wildfire from there. And then you can say, well, if you want to meet somebody else, you can say, hey, I know this producer, I know this director, and they'll be far more likely to want to talk to you because you know their peers, you know other successful people in the business. Okay, guys, those are the 5 steps to become a professional actor. Absolutely guaranteed. If you follow them and you work hard at it and you don't get all scattered, get clear on what you want to do. The main step is number 1 though, right? Get to know yourself and believe in yourself and own your space, and then go out there and do the other stuff, and I guarantee you, you will become wildly successful. So if you want to work together, give me a call. Let me know what you think of this in the comment section below. I love to hear the feedback. Gosh, some people are they only say negative things, which I don't get. If you're thinking something negative when somebody's trying to help you, then maybe try to change your thought process. Because why do you think people are putting videos out like this? I am trying to help you. It comes from a place of love. So sometimes I get excited, and sometimes I even curse and swear, and people say I'm toxic. And I'm like, wow, you know, you're really missing the boat, people. You're missing the boat. People are giving you the gold, and all you see is the rock surrounding the gold. Okay, so tell me what you think. Try to keep an open mind. If you like the way I talk, if you don't like the way I talk, trust me, I know what I'm talking about. And I'm trying to give you this information to help you, and if you follow it, you will become successful. I guarantee it. And that's all I got for you guys, and I will talk to you soon.